Pakistan is stepping into a new, high-stakes global race. On Wednesday, Pakistan will participate in the inaugural Critical Minerals Ministerial at the US Department of State as Islamabad tries to attract foreign investment and build strategic partnerships in minerals and energy. This is not a routine conference. It is a meeting where the world is deciding who will control the raw materials that power clean energy, advanced technology, and modern defense, and Pakistan wants in. So what are critical minerals? Why is the United States convening more than 50 countries around them? And what exactly is Pakistan trying to sell? Let's break it down. Critical minerals are raw materials that sit at the heart of the modern industry. They are essential for clean energy technologies like batteries and solar, for high-tech sectors and defense systems. They are considered critical because supply is risky and concentrated, especially in processing and refining, which is dominated by China for many minerals. So, governments are treating these minerals not just as commodities, but as national security assets. The US is hosting this as an inaugural diplomatic summit in Washington, D.C., bringing senior officials from over 50 countries to address supply chain vulnerabilities. The goal is to build international cooperation on sourcing, processing, financing, and strengthening supply chain resilience. US officials say discussions will focus on investment frameworks, sustainable mining, processing, and recycling capabilities. Opening remarks are scheduled to be delivered by J.D. Vance, Marco Rubio, David Copley, and Jacob Halbert. Pakistan is using this forum to highlight what it says is largely untapped mineral potential, including reserves of copper, gold, and rare earth elements. Islamabad's pitch is straightforward. Pakistan wants to position itself as a credible destination for strategic mineral investment, while avoiding entanglement in major power rivalry over control of these resources. Pakistan is being represented by Ali Parvez Malik, who arrived in the US with a delegation of senior officials and technical experts. Pakistan has also previously signed Memorandum of Understanding worth about $500 million with US partners for cooperation on the development and processing of critical minerals. The invitation list includes a growing coalition of mineral-rich and industrial nations that includes G7 members, India, South Korea, Australia, and several African countries including the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Geneva, and Kenya. The DRC is expected to be represented at the highest level, with President Felix Tshisekedi attending alongside his mining minister. That signals what this meeting really is, a coalition-building exercise around the minerals that countries need and the countries that have them. The fight is not only about digging minerals out of the ground, it is about the full supply chain, mining, refining, processing, and manufacturing. US officials have been framing this as a resilience and security issue, arguing that strengthening critical mineral supply chains with international partners is vital to help economic security, technological leadership, and a resilient energy future. At a time of rising global competition, the ability to secure these supply chains is being treated as a strategic power. Pakistan is presenting itself as mineral-rich, with copper, gold, and potential rare earths among the headline resources. But turning geological potential into export revenue requires three things investors care about: security, infrastructure, and regulatory certainty. Pakistan's mineral-rich areas are often remote, and investment at scale depends on reliable roads, energy, water, and stable operating conditions. It also depends on clear permitting, consistent policy, and workable federal-provincial coordination. This is the core challenge. Pakistan is also trying to play a careful multi-alignment strategy. It is participating in a US-led ministerial in Washington. At the same time, it is keeping space open for Chinese cooperation. Pakistan has invited both the US and China to the Pakistan Minerals Investment Forum 2026, scheduled for April 8 to 9 in Islamabad. The goal is investment for an estimated $6 to $8 billion in annual mineral export potential. That forum will focus on copper, gold, and rare earth minerals, with emphasis on deepening China-Pakistan Economic Corridor-related cooperation, while also engaging other international partners. Pakistan is effectively trying to sell itself as an investment hub without being forced into choosing sides. Pakistan's delegation is expected to remain in Washington through the end of the week for related sessions and bilateral meetings with the government and industry counterparts. The key question is what Pakistan can secure beyond visibility. Investors' interest is driven by clarity: which projects are investable, what the policy and permitting process looks like, how risks are managed, and where processing and value addition will happen. The Washington Ministerial is the stage. The real test will be what Pakistan puts on the table next, especially at PMIF in April, because in the global race for critical minerals, potential is not enough. The winners are the countries that can turn resource into reliable supply.